What up, world? This is the Tankhead Moe Show. I'm your host, Tankhead Moe. And boy, do we have a very special guest in the building. He's not only just a stand-up comedian, he's a true headliner and host who's been putting in that work. You've seen him on the Comedy Central Heart of the City, Season 1. He was the finalist in the Wings comedy competition sponsored by HBO, and he's graced the stage on Dry Bar Comedy and the legendary Laughing Skull. Not only he's the host of the Trophy Case podcast, and he even teaches the art of stand-up comedy. Family, let's give it up for the one and only and the very funny Plugg Chapman. Yeah.
What's happening?
What's up, man?
That was a hell of an intro, man. I ain't done none of that shit. I don't know where you made that shit. What's up, bro?
Oh, man, it's good, man. I'm excited about having you here, brother, man.
Oh, for sure. Appreciate the invite, man.
Yes, sir, man. Man, like I've seen you around, and man, and like I say, man, you a beast on the stage, man, from what I've seen as a stand-up comedian. And man, like, how did you get started in comedy?
Well, this is a long answer. I'm going to try to give you the shortest version possible. I come from a humorous family.
Right.
So, comedy has always been one of them things I've used to, like, diffuse things, right? Even from a kid, try to talk myself out of ass whooping, if I can get my mama laugh. It might not get me out of it, but it might not be as bad, Things with the police in school. Like, I wasn't what I would call a class clown. I was somebody who just knew how to say the right things at the right time to get people to laugh.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I remember I was in gym class in middle school. You got to do the pull-ups and stuff.
Yeah.
And so the coach was like, all right, y'all going to test out today. Do as many pull-ups as you can. So I get up there, pull myself up once, and I hop off. He was like, Chapman, what you doing? I say, Coach, if I'm ever on the side of the building, bro, I only got to pull myself up once. He was like, Nick, get the fuck out of my way.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And so my parents, and I'm sure yours too, my parents used to go, like, you know how people have Super Bowl parties?
Uh-huh.
My parents used to go and watch stand-up specials, like at their friend's house.
Right.
They would all get together, go watch Robin Harris, Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
And I remember Robin Harris was the first comedy special I saw. And it was kind of by default. My mom and dad was like, hey, we going to see this thing tonight. It should be some more kids there. So y'all be upstairs. We going to be downstairs.
Right.
Get there, no kids. I'm the only kid. So they was like, well, you got to sit down here with us. So don't repeat none of this shit you hear at school tomorrow.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I was about 8, I think, when Robert Harris dropped that special. So I didn't get a lot of the material, right? But I remember how jovial and fun how much fun everybody was having. And I was just amazed how a guy on stage could captivate a room, let alone the people in the live audience. Just where I was at, everyone's just like hanging on to every word, laughing. And I was like, damn. So I remember going home. I asked my dad, I was like, Dad, that dude get paid for that? He was like, yeah, that's a job. I was like, man, that's a cool job. That sounds like something I might want to do.
Right.
And man, I just was lucky enough to be funny, bro.
Right.
It was in the cards. I ran from it for a long time. I tell people I failed at every other job that you could have. I'm just opinionated. Right. You know what I mean? I'm the dude at work that's gonna find the issue with the company, and I'm gonna bring it to the forefront. Can't have your phones on the floor. Why you got your phone?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I didn't start until I was 30, but I wanted to do it out of high school and ended up getting a scholarship for sports. And so I was like, well, school gonna be free. I might as well go try my hand at this shit. And so still kind of never did comedy in college, but I would host things. I did radio. I was radio personality for a while.
Oh, wow.
So that's how I was just fine-tuning my chops. I didn't know it at the moment. And then man, as life would have it, I was trying to get into the music business. I got interested in that around my senior year of college, and I come home. I didn't want to rap or nothing. I tried rapping, but I'm too like technical. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like most good rappers. I was watching Scarface break down Smile.
Scarface was a beast
the other day, and he was just saying how he started writing and it just started flowing. I was like, it took me 3 years to write that verse.
Right.
So I got interested in the backside of music. Like how do you get a record deal? How does this sell? How do you know what I mean? Right. So I come home, I hit the open mic scene, ran into one of my partners, man. Shout out Dirty O. I ran out to my partner O. We had been knowing each other from middle school.
Okay.
O was cold in middle school rapping. You know what I mean? I tell people O is like if MJG and Pimp C had a love child.
That'll be hard.
Yes.
That'll be hard.
Yeah, like, bruh got
that'll be hard.
To this day, like, when he's like, I got some new songs, send them to me, nigga. You know what I mean? I know they jamming. When I write movies, I try to put his songs in the movie. But anyway, I run into O at Club Crucial. On Bankhead. They used to do open mics back in the day.
Yes, sir.
And we hadn't seen each other, bro, probably since middle school. And he was just like, bro, I'm trying to do the music. I like, you need a manager? He was like, yeah, I need a manager. I was like, oh, bro, we rocking. So long story short, man, I had him. I had another producer named Max Manny. Manny did the Future and Rihanna, that Love Song record. Oh, not while I was managing him. I would have been making some money. But, yeah, he later, after we kind of split. But anyway, I'm just trying to give you an idea of like, the type of talent I was working with. Right. So I moved to L.A., bro, just trying to kick some doughs in. You know what I mean? And the shit did not work out at all. And we might end up touching on the reason why a little later. Right. But, yeah, bro. And it's crazy because it was I used to pass the comedy club to go to the studio. So I'm every day, I pass the comedy club. I get off the train, North Hollywood, walk down, past comedy club. And when reality set in, because, bro, I was getting meetings with A&Rs. Like,
that's when it was popping up there.
But nothing was shaking.
Right.
And the shit was getting frustrating. I moved to L.A. with $270. Don't ever do that. Like, save up 10, 15 bands. L.A.
More
is
expensive.
bro. L.A. is expensive. So I'm running out of money. I'm calling home. Hey, Dad, you can pay my phone bill for me this month. And, you know, my folks believed in me, so they would try to help out because I was trying to help myself. But, man, I ain't never been depressed in my life, right? I've been through some shit. We all have.
Right.
But I think that was the time when I came the closest because I'm in L.A. My daughter was 4. I done left her here. Yeah, you know what I mean?
That's
I'm
a
like,
lot.
Bruh,
yeah.
My grandmother, rest her soul, my grandmother said, baby, just pray about it. Ask the Lord what it is you need to be doing, and he'll tell you. She like, if you open to hearing and receiving
so true.
The word, you will get it. No bullshit, bro. I look at prayer like a pep talk.
Yeah.
Like I talk to God like
regular.
Like we play ball together.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's how you supposed
to.
Hey,
look, bro. Hey.
Yeah. That's how
you
supposed to talk to God.
And I asked him, man, I say, you done got me out here. I'm 2,000 miles away from my family. What am I supposed to be? I'm not picking up on something.
Right.
Mo, real shit, bro. For the next week, I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Now, it wasn't 3 on the dot every night, but it would be 3 o'clock, 3:15.
Right.
And all I could think about was funny shit. Like, stuff that had happened to me.
That's how God worked, man.
I'm just in my bed. I remember sitting in my bed in an apartment in L.A. that was not bigger than this area we sitting in right now.
And that curled up.
And I'm in that bitch crying, laughing. I'm talking about I'm in my bed, like, in the fetal position with tears coming down my face because I'm thinking about, I'm just like, bro, I remember when that crackhead slapped that nigga on the train. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so I started writing some of it down, right? A couple weeks go by, still waking up 3 o'clock in the morning thinking about funny shit. And one day I'm going to the studio and I walked by. It was the Ha Ha Cafe on Lancashire, North Hollywood. And the owner's sitting out there. I said, "Hey man, y'all do open mic?" He said, "Yeah, I do open mic every day of the week, every day, 5 o'clock, whatever time it was."
Right.
I said, "I'll be back." He looked at me like, "Yeah, what the fuck ever." Go to the studio, do the home studio. He like, "Man, I got to shut down for a while, man. Such and such life is lifing right now." So I was like, "Shit, I guess I'm gonna do comedy." My buddy invited me to the Laugh Factory, Chocolate Sunday.
Yeah.
Shane was headlining.
Shane, good dude.
And
man.
I remember Shane. I remember watching Shane on Comic View.
Shane,
right?
Yeah, I agree.
Beast comedian.
Beast.
He bombed that night badly. And it made me realize, like, I'm watching somebody who I knew was good at something.
Right. Shane
fail,
is a beast, man.
right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's nothing really to be afraid of.
Right.
And I think that Wednesday, I got on stage for the first time. And I just remember being like, how the fuck am I finna talk for 5 minutes?
Right.
This is going to be the longest 5 minutes. And that shit went by so fast.
Right.
And I was talking to this veteran comic right before. I'm drinking, you got the
that's
pregame
starting it.
jitters,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
And he like, "Man, you ain't gotta drink it much, man. You gonna be all right, young fella. Just go up there and talk." So I get off stage. He's like, "This your first time?" I'm like, "Yeah." I get off stage. He was like, "Bro, you gonna be all right, dog." He was like, "If that was your first time," he was like, "Just keep doing it, bro."
Right.
So that was how I started. But what I want to tell you about the comedy class shit. So I'm on Craigslist. I'm probably about 2 months in. Leslie Jones. And I forgot the white guy name, but he was a pretty popular comedian. I can't think of his name. They was having a comedy class.
He wasn't Heavyset, but actor.
I don't think
Okay.
so. Right. So they had an ad on Craigslist. Hey, you want to try stand up? Leslie Jones, you know her from. I'm like, everybody know who Leslie Jones is. You like comedy. So I go. So they talking, they setting up the class. All right, so everybody, we're going to put you on stage, do 2 minutes, and we can kind of see where you at. I go up and do my 2 minutes. I get off stage. I lock eyes. Leslie in the back. Leslie Jones is tall. She got one of them. You can't deny her presence when she in the room. She looking at me like with this look like your grandmother finna kick your ass. You know how you're fucked up, but your mama, I'm going to kill you. I come on stage. She was like, "Come here. Get your ass over there." Go back there. She was like, "What the fuck is you doing? You don't need no goddamn class.
Right.
Fuck out of here. Go do some open mics." Right. I was like, but like you said, it was like the validation that you need.
Right.
I was like, damn, if Shawty see something in me, I need to keep doing it. And
right.
Shit.
But that's how I felt when I met you at the Laughing School when I trying to take your company.
Yeah, bro. Hey, man, you can't cheat the grind.
Right.
Like you might have somebody who can put you in a Hollywood movie as a leading role, but if you're not a good actor, it's only so far you're going to be able to go.
That's right.
So you can't cheat that grind of acting classes and doing plays and doing skits and little bullshit movies. Like, you got to do all of that. And so with comedy, it's the same thing.
Right.
I tell my students, you taking this class, I teach it in a way to where I just help you get a little bit further in the line.
Right.
So look at me like the club bouncer who know you. I can't get you all the way in here, but you ain't got to stand out here in the cold long. So I'm going to get you up at the front. You know what I mean? You still got to pay to get in. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
So that's kind of how I look at it. But you can't cheat the grind.
You can't.
You got to put that time in. You got to put that time in.
Yeah, cause I know, like me, I'm every day, cause I love comedy. And like what you was saying, one thing that's so true by talking to God, man, cause I remember I was in that predicament, like, God, this is something I've been wanting to do since I was a kid, and God, you gave me a second chance on life, and I always wanted to be a comedian. You saved my life from the streets and stuff like that, and when you was like, how your grandmama told you, like, just talk to God. And I talk to God that way, and stuff would come to me. Like in the AM, you sitting up just funny stuff. Oh, I did go through something I can talk about. Yeah. And man, God is so real, man. Like, it just so amazing, man. But I want to say this. Like I know you've been on the heart of the city, you know, with Kevin Hart for season 1. Like, what was like a lesson you learned being on the stage when you?
You know, we all heard the saying: if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Right. I wasn't, even though I had been in comedy for some years, I wasn't ready to. No, let me rephrase it. I was ready to do the spot, but I wasn't ready. And what I mean is, even now, I don't really have like a set. I just got a bunch of jokes that I know that work. So like it depends on where I'm going. I will, you know what I'm saying? If you say, all right, man, come you doing this retirement party. All right, I know what kind of jokes might work here.
Right.
So when I got that call to do that, it was a bittersweet moment. I was in Nashville. I had went to Nashville to do their open mic, and I'm looking to get in the club.
Right.
So I'm, trying to do as best I can in front of the booker. And my set was all right that night. You know what I mean? It was cool. Nothing to write home about. So I caught the bus up there, and my little brother was staying in Nashville at the time, so he came pick me up. So I was just going to stay in Nashville a couple of days, hang out with bro, kick it.
Right.
So the next morning I wake up, and I got this email. It's like, hey, you being considered for this show. I don't know. I know who recommended me now, but at the time I'm sitting here like, what the fuck? I'm thinking this some spam. So I called the guy. He was like, yeah, man, Kevin Hart is filming this show. You never been on TV, right? I was like, nah. He's like, all right. So, yeah, he kind of gave me the rundown. This is how it's gonna be. We got 4 spots, and right now we've narrowed it down to the last 8 people. So we're gonna call you in a little while and let you know if you made it or not. So I'm like, cool. I happened to call me and bro going to lunch. Phone ring. He was like, hey man, congrats, man, you got it. Can you be in Atlanta to film tomorrow? I'm like, hell yeah, bro. I'll be wherever you. I'll be in Germany tomorrow, nigga. You know what I mean? So I go to the Greyhound station, and I just remember like having this moment of like, damn. This shit started as just like a hobby, and now I'm finna like tell jokes on TV.
Wow.
And I didn't have no clue of what I was gonna do. You know what I mean? So I'm on the Greyhound bus, like listening to old sets and shit. I'm like, what the fuck am I about to talk about? So I just narrowed it down. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna do what's been working lately. So get there. Next day, get to the spot. Kevin was cool. You know, I had seen him out and about in L.A. Right. One thing, you can say what you want to say about Kevin Hart. People, oh, he ain't funny, but bro, works so hard,
He's
man.
Funny.
You can't deny his work ethic. Like I done seen Kevin Hart at open mics with me and comics who ain't never been on nothing. You know what I mean? Working out. So gotta respect that. But anyway, we hung out with him that day and did like a little Q&A and shit. So that night we come back to do the show, and nervous as hell. And then they got Kevin don't know, so he like, how y'all want to do the lineup? And somebody wanted to put Mario Torre up first. We was like, hell no, ain't nobody finna follow that
Mario,
nigga, man.
Mario, hilarious, man.
Close, bro.
Yeah,
no,
Mario.
hell no. So, but I finally get my set together. I go out, bro, and I'm so nervous. I kick the mic stand as I'm going to grab the mic out, and the shit is beelining for this lady in the front row. And my athletic instinct just kicked in, and I just grabbed it like I was finna do the Mumbo number 5 song.
Yeah.
And nobody even noticed it, bro. And I messed up my crackhead joke, but messing it up made it work better. Yeah. Crackhead selling me the computer. Yeah, bro, I messed up the joke. I'm in the joke, and I went, oh, shit, I said that wrong. And it made it work better.
Right.
So yeah, that was a dope experience, man. That was, but I didn't take advantage of it as I should have. Like, it was one of them things where, like, when you go to college, you feel like the world is about to be your oyster after you graduate college, because that's the dream that we're sold. Go to college, you're going to get any job you want. It is nothing like that. I literally thought when I graduated college, I thought I was going to walk out my graduation and a nigga was going to jump from behind a tree and be like, nigga, you didn't graduate. Hey, what you trying to do? Any job you want. Come on over here, follow me. And I kind of took that same approach with the TV appearance.
Okay.
So I didn't get ahead of it. I didn't reach out to bookers and say, hey, I just did this thing. You know, I just kind of sat back. I was a fucking janitor. Not a janitor. I was a maintenance man at an apartment complex.
Right.
And it really didn't move the needle because I just really didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to capitalize off of it.
Right.
And Moke Williams be on my ass all the time. Bruh, y'all need to put a tour together. You get harder than it.
Right.
That was 10 years ago. I don't give a shit. I saw a dude at Helium. Dude was a dude coming to Helium. And because you know how they do their promo.
Mm-hmm.
And his credit was hard to city. I was just like, hey, I done did this shit. I hit the girl up. I was like, bro, what I gotta do to get a night? Like, I got the same credit, bro.
Right.
So yeah, you in this game, it's a fine line between being humble and being, arrogant. Kind of gotta teeter on the arrogant side.
Okay.
Just be a pleasant asshole, but you have to like kind of hold your nuts on folks a little bit. You can't just be like, oh yeah, I'm okay. Like you gotta be like, nah, motherfucker. I tell people, man, talk to these hoes like your dick 12 inches long.
Yeah.
It's a different conversation. You ain't, hey, bitch. Shit. You got more confidence, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's how you kind of got to do it.
Right. Because I when I heard it, it was on. I was actually driving, and it came on what you call it? Not Spotify. Well, Spotify. It was on LOL.
Oh, XM.
Yeah. Siri.
Yeah.
XM. And they was like, Plugg, chat. I said, I know Plugg. And it was hilarious. I'm just laughing. I'm like, then they said your name. I'm like, damn, I know. Because y'all talked and everything to Kevin Hart and, before the show, man, that was some good stuff, man. If you messed up, then nobody know. Because that shit was hilarious.
And that check was great. I tell people, man, like, comedy got so many avenues of making money.
Right.
Now, the check from the actual show was cool. It was the residuals. Like, I had, I was hurting one time because that's what I do, you know what I mean? And my partner was like, hey, if your stuff on XM, that means somebody collecting royalties from that.
Right.
Like, bro, you was in music. You didn't know this? I was like, I ain't know. Like, I thought that was music. So I hit up Sound Exchange.
Okay.
Guy was like, looked at my name. He was like, yeah, bro. He was like, hey, I can't tell you how much is in here. He was like, but it's been gathering for a couple of years.
Look at God.
He was like, I can't tell you how much in here, but I'm gonna send you this form, put your info on, put your banking info on. Bro, I was driving up Ashby Street. I'm sorry. We over 11. We over 11. I'm driving up Ashby Street one day. I got a Zelle. Hit my phone. I opened that bitch and it was like 3,800. I was like, hey, sure. I need to figure out how to get more shit on the radio.
Right.
And for a while, I was getting about between 150 and maybe 300 a month just from Sound Exchange, from them royalties.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, bro.
Wow. You know you can't tell no brother from Atlanta he got some money, because you learn early on. You be like, go on and send me that check, dog. We gonna go on and carry this on out. But the best thing was you didn't know about it.
Yeah.
So it was able to build.
It come when you need it.
Yeah.
It come when you need it. Not when you want it. It come when you need it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like, what do you think is better? Like, doing comedy on stages or doing comedy on cruise ships? Like, what do you prefer? Or if both of them just,
Man, comedy. Now, you on stage on a cruise ship.
Yeah,
but
right.
Look, this is for you. This is for any comedian that watches this. Be careful what you ask for when you talking about, because people be hitting me up. Hey, man, what I got to do to get on the cruise ships? I'm like, bruh, that shit is fun, hard work. Okay. Because on comedy show, when you at a show, a lot of people there are coming to they comedy connoisseurs. You know, they love stand up.
Right.
On a cruise ship, people are just coming that bitch just they got 40 minutes to kill before dinner.
Right.
They waiting on their reservation. Bingo ain't started yet. The movie on the ship ain't started. Like, I remember being on there on my first couple of shows, people, and the show going all right, and there's still people getting up, walking out. And I'm like, damn, I'm walking people. These niggas going to dinner. Like, yeah, fuck your jokes, nigga. I'm steak out here waiting on me. You know what I mean? But it's you're on vacation, but you're getting paid. So I'm gonna say comedy clubs over cruise ships, but the difference is the cruise ships pay a lot better. Yes. So, like, for example, on Norwegian, you make about $3,000 a week. Right. That's before you pay your agent the 20% or whatever y'all negotiated, and you're a guest. You get to enjoy the pool, the hot tub. You can't fuck off with none of the guests, but you can hit the girls that work on the ship. Now, don't tell nobody I told you that, but yeah, everybody below deck, fair game. And it be some boy. It was some girl I was seeing in Brazil. I was like, what's up? Hola, mama, come on, style. You know what I mean? But it's hard work, man. You got to do 3 to 4 shows sometimes 45 minutes. And the gift and the curse is you going to do the first show most nights. And if they like you, they going to come to all the shows. And I don't know about you, but I don't really have many jokes that I'm going to be able to tell you 3 times in a row. And it's going to have the same effect 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
That first time I got you, but that third time you like, all right. And man, and if it don't go well, nigga, you on the ship with these folks.
Right.
You on the ship. Like, it ain't no, unless you finna be the first at the buffet at 6 a.m., unless you finna be last at dinner. Like, do you know how hard it's gonna be to avoid people on a floating city?
Right.
Bruh.
So that's the nigga that bombed last night.
Oh, what? Hey. I did 4 ships last year. One of them motherfuckers, boy, I wanted to jump off. We was in Hawaii, but I was contemplating swimming back to Maui. I was like, you know what?
Stroke.
I think I can make it. I'm gonna jump off this bitch. And I knew it was gonna be a long week. I had already been warned. I know a couple of comedians that are good comedians that had worked that ship, and they was like, bro, I struggled on that bitch because the age. People, our age group, younger people, they going to the Bahamas. They going to Mexico. Right. You gotta have that sack. You gotta have that Castro, baby, to go vacation in Hawaii. You know how expensive. So that's the 60 and up and 70. And I walked on stage some night. It was people asleep in the audience. It was people out there with walkers and breathing machines. That's the age. Oh man, it's just. And the first night, I knew it was gonna be a long week. I did 45 minutes, and it was solid. You know what I mean? Like, to me, we know.
Yeah.
I listened to it. I was like, oh, it's a solid set. Yeah. I come off the stage. The cruise director was like, oh, that was a little rough, wasn't it? I was like, nigga, what the fuck show was you just at? I text my agent that night. I was like, boy, it's finna be a long week.
Right.
If that was bad, it's finna be a long week. And, bruh, it was people looking at me like I had just ruined their fucking vacation by the time that. Man, I was so ready to get out that goddamn boat. I woke up and I seen that port. Let me get my shit. I was so happy.
We thought about that money.
I was on the plane with some of the people from the ship, and I'm walking through in my seat. I'm just getting like, oh, this guy. Yeah, bro. That was. But that check cleared.
That's all that matters at the end of the day.
That check hit that account.
Yeah, people don't understand how hard it is to be a stand-up comedian.
Hard as shit.
And it's an art. People, it is an art. It's an art. It's not just. I know y'all go to open mics and think when y'all go to a mic, y'all see people just walking out the kitchen and walking from a grocery store, just going in and say, "Hey, I want to talk." No.
And your humor isn't for everybody.
Right.
You know.
Right.
I tell people, man, look at any comedy show. Any comedy special. You can go watch fucking Kevin Hart, Mike Epps, Richard Pryor. They're going to do a scan of the audience at some point, and you're going to see a few people just sitting there. Everybody else laughing, having the time of their life. You're going to see at least one person sitting there with their arm crossed. Last night, good set. I'm talking about it was 3 people on the front row looking at me like, what the fuck is he talking about? Everybody else laughing their ass off.
Right.
That's comedy.
That's comedy. Yep.
That's why I love it. It changes every day.
Right.
You can't get too comfortable. The minute you be like, man, I got this shit. All right. Watch this.
Right.
Goddamn stage gonna humble your ass. You gonna bomb 3 months straight.
Did you see that Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson agreed to face off?
Got the old ass nigga go spend y'all money, man. Like, y'all legacy is solidified. Go spend your money, unless they doing it because they need the money, which I understand. But I'm not cutting my evening short to watch that. I can watch them 2-minute highlights on YouTube. I'm not. It got me that one time, the last Mike Tyson fight. Stayed up all night watching it. Man, I'm going to sleep. Nah,
yeah, I can see it on stage now. To my, he was born in the early 1900s. Like he's the biting, wearing thong fighter. His favorite song is "Mama Gonna Knock You Out."
I'm not subscribing to that one.
Yeah, and his opponent has a great defense, and he wears a lot of Vaseline, the slippery fighting machine. His favorite song, that thong, 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 thong.
Ain't P. Diddy. That's what he sound like. You describe who he fight.
There's gonna be a freaky fight, ain't it? Like, who you think gonna come out on top?
Man, that's hard to say. I would have liked to see them both fight each other. I know they years apart in age, but I don't know, man. I love Mike Tyson. I wouldn't fight Mike Tyson unless he didn't have neither one of his arms. But
he'll bite you.
Yeah, I don't know.
So you saying you would like to see him fight Floyd in their prime?
Yeah.
Man, Floyd have been looking like when Martin fought Tommy Hearn.
Not really though, man. Floyd, hey, man. They couldn't have fought because they was in different weight classes, of course. So that would have never happened. But Floyd, hey, man, that quickness.
Right.
That quickness, boy, I don't know. I ain't never boxed before, but I used to dib and dab like sometimes when I was younger. And it was a guy in my gym, man. That joker was so quick, man. Like I seen this nigga duck and hit somebody 3 times for the even like they eye. So
crackhead quick.
Yeah, so that power versus quickness, that's
Right. All right. We've been chopping it up. Now it's time to turn up the hot seat. Like, this is the part where I put the guests on the spot. Welcome to the Tankhead hot seat. Are you ready?
Oh shit.
Like, what is the wildest gig you ever did, and the one that you'll never forget?
Wildest gig? I would have to say most of my I ain't never had nobody try to fight me on stage, and then that wouldn't be smart a lot of times. If you see Plugg, it's a pistol near somewhere. Sometimes it's on me. It just depends on if I got a joke where I got to raise up my arms. But I be on stage with that thing on me sometimes. So don't do that. But I got some crazy bombing stories. That's mostly like shit. When I first started, I met this girl one night in L.A. I'm gonna say the names of the guilty to protect the innocent, but so she comes up to me after an open mic, and she was like, "Oh my God, you so funny. Here go my number. What you doing tonight?" And where I messed up, I should have fucked her that night. I'm just gonna be 100 with you. I should have been like, "Hey, my place or yours." But at the time, I had a girlfriend, so I was trying to be a noble. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Looking back on it, like I say, I should have went and knocked it down that night because So I'm doing the dumb shit, not closing the deal. Right? We talking a couple weeks. Nah, maybe like 2 weeks. We meeting at coffee shops and shit. I don't know why I was entertaining this chick like I didn't have a woman, right? Yeah. So I invite her to a show. All right. So this is the second time she about to see me. I wasn't even on the show. I was going to support the homie. She was producing the show. Won't name the comedian because every time, I didn't bought the shit up on Facebook before. In his comment section, he tried to deny it. I was like, nigga, don't be lame. Either you lied on your dick or you being lame. All right, so we get to the show. So the guy's hitting on her. The bitch was bad. She was, she was bad. She was, a little eye candy, little looker, you know what I'm saying? So the host hitting on her. And I had just told her that day that I had a girlfriend, right? Just trying to be noble. I was being a noble, unknown. So he's like, oh, this your dude? She was like, nah, this ain't my boyfriend. We just friends. He got a girlfriend and woo, 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 woo. But she came with me now. We done rode the train from North Hollywood, from Universal, all the way down to we in like Inglewood. You know what I'm saying?
Right. LA,
so,
LA.
Yeah, we in LA. So he hitting on her. He shooting his shot. Woo, woo, woo. So she was like, oh, yeah, I'm with him, but he a comedian too. You should put him on the show. He funny. I'm trying to stay off the gig because, for one, this was when like I had just started, so it was like an all black hood crowd, and I know my material ain't really like for that type of crowd. I ain't really know how to do it at the time. I'm new. Right. So he like, I see his eyes light up. He like, oh, he a comedian. Oh, I'm finna goddamn embarrass this nigga. So my friend who producing the show, she's like, yeah, Plugg, do a spot. Just do about 5 minutes. I'm like, all right. Go up there and they had one of them big, them fans that we be having in like the gym in the South, them big ass industrial fans. They had warehouse 2 of them blowing on the crowd, right? So I go up there, I'm just like riffing off of the fans, talking about being from the South and shit. First couple of minutes was all right. Then I fucked up and started trying to do material instead of just doing crowd work. Nigga, that shit went downhill fast. I'm talking about, and I'm watching the guy face. He in the back like, yeah, he's dying. I'm finna get the bitch. He's dying, bruh.
Atomic bomb.
Oh yeah. George Clinton style. It was bad. It was bad. So. Bomb. He go up. He hosting, so he go up. He riffing off of the bomb. And how you gonna bring this pretty ass girl down here and bomb? I'm just in the back like, now I want to fight the nigga a little bit. You know what I mean? He kind of tried me now. I want to punch the nigga in the face. Fucked up part though. After the show, I see them talking, like over in the little corner. They doing their little thing. It's like midnight, bruh, on like a Wednesday. She comes up to me. She was like, hey, he invited me to this other comedy spot, so I'm going to roll to the comedy spot with him. And I'm like, bitch, ain't no other comedy spots. Like, I do this shit. I know it ain't no more open mics. This is LA. This shit is closed. Like, it's over with for the night. Just tell me you finna go fuck. Like, don't do me like that. Don't lame me out.
So eager.
So my homegirl who was producing the show, she peeping what's happening. She was like, Plugg, I give you a ride home, man. I ain't gonna make you ride the train all the way back up to Hollywood by yourself, bro. And she was an older chick, and she passed, man. Rest in peace, Cher. But we drive, and she was like, yeah, I don't think you need to hang out with that young lady no more. I'm like, you think? Worst part of the story, though. This is the worst part of the story. I see bruh like 3 weeks later at the comedy store. First thing, he walks up to me and says, hey, bruh, please tell me you fucked that bitch. I was like, no. He was like, nigga, that head was great, nigga. I was like, bruh. Yeah. Fuck. I'm going to tell you how much of a freak this chick was. I ended up giving her number to one of my coworkers one time, randomly. Just was like, I don't even know how the subject came up. And I was like, hey, call this chick and just tell her you met her out somewhere. And he told her some bullshit and met up with her, and he smashed. I was like, oh, yeah, I might have dodged a bullet, nigga. This bitch wasn't shit. She wasn't shit. But I got bombing stories for days, nigga.
Netflix or a sold out world tour, and which are you taking?
Sold out world tour?
Yeah, Netflix special or a sold out world tour.
I'm gonna take the sold out world tour. Yeah, I'm gonna take the world tour. I like, I like travel anyway. Shit, I'm going to Colombia in 2 weeks. I like to travel anyway, so that'll just give me a chance to. Cause Netflix, some people might argue and say, well, Netflix is gonna get you in the same living rooms, cause that's worldwide, but it's still not the same as going and getting the experience of mingling with people in different cultures, man. People might be inviting you out to go eat places and just taking you to do shit you wouldn't do, and you in Jerusalem. Now you got people you didn't met you in fucking Ghana, you in goddamn Guam, you all over the world. Like, nah, I would take that over Netflix. Cause Netflix might not even, the algorithm might not even fuck with me. I should just be sitting there. Yeah. I'm gonna take the world tour.
Yeah. So all right, you survived the Tankhead hot seat.
That was it? I thought you were finna add me some, man. I'm over here bracing myself like.
Before we get out of
here. They asked me to talk about my criminal record or some shit. Like, nah.
We throw one more in there. Word on the street, you came to the legendary Mr. Tip.
Yeah, we related. You can't help who fucked who, made who. Yeah, that's my mama brother.
Okay.
I don't really, people like that, even that's your uncle, I'm like, nah, it's my mama brother. I really don't call him my uncle. Shit, I might be closer to your uncle. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Nah, I mean, hey, it is what it is. That's another podcast episode, but, I would just say we stay out each other's way.
Right. I get it.
I
get it. And I do understand when you have a young uncle around your age, you know what I'm saying? You don't call him uncle, it's like a family member, a cousin, a brother. Yeah.
We actually separated by 2 months. Right. His birthday is this month. I was just dating a chick, got the same birthday as him, and when she told me her birthday, I was sitting there like, this ain't gonna work out. I know this shit ain't gonna I already know what type of person I'm dealing with. This is not gonna work. But yeah, I yet to cross paths with him, in the comedy.
Right. In
the comedy world, a lot of people, not a lot, but people have asked me like what I thought about him doing comedy. And I'm just like, bored, I'm a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, niggas just rich and bored, Yeah. I've never seen him do a set, and I hear he's getting better, as he should, Right. And one thing I will say, I'm not going to take away, I don't take away from people's work ethic. If he works at comedy as I used to see him work at music, then I'm sure he will get good at it at some point. I just don't see how Tip doesn't have a sense of humor. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can be funny, but not have a sense of humor. Yeah. And I think that's evident by the way he responds to shit. Like, look at people say something about him on the internet. He'll take time out of his day.
Yeah. To shit matter, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, bruh, if you had a sense of humor, like, my nigga, just
let it go.
Bruh, I'm going to tell y'all some real shit. Let me be rich and successful, and y'all start hitting me up with Plugg ain't this and Plugg ain't that. My only reaction videos is just going to be me on vacation somewhere where you can't get to. Yeah. That's going to be the whole reaction. I'm going to respond to you on the boat with 2 bad bitches. Just like.
Right.
Wish you were here, brother.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not, because I got a sense of humor. You know what I mean? Right. And so that's kind of like, how is this gonna work? But yeah. We just stay out of each other's way.
Yeah, I get it, man.
People be like, man, would you go on a tour if he hit you up to go? I was like, he wouldn't do that because his ego wouldn't allow me to do better than him. Mm-hmm. He don't mind K-Dub and Ronnie and all that. They're not family.
Yeah,
but his ego wouldn't. I don't see it.
He got a solid team around like K-Dub.
That's why I'm like, why is it taking you so long to get good at this shit? Nigga, like, you with some monsters, nigga. It's just me in my mind. Like, I'm alone and I'm this shit. I'm over here on the Book of Eli journey, nigga. Like, I'm stopping and fighting blind niggas every few miles. Like this.
Right.
Yeah, but when I was like, you are around the people that, hey. Right. But yeah, that's my mom passed in 2019 before he started doing comedy. But I would really love to see her thoughts. It's like, what? This nigga ain't got no sense of humor. But yeah.
Right.
It's all good.
Yeah, man. So now that's officially, you survived the Tankhead hot seat. You know what I'm saying? But now, before we get out of here, let the people know where they can find you, social media, shows, anything you got coming up.
Well, I mean, I got my dry bar special coming out. I don't have a date yet. It's going through its final edit, and the lady told me, she was like, "Man, we got so many in the chamber. Hopefully, it'll be out. I would say maybe first quarter of next year. So yeah, y'all check that out. It'll be on Dry Bar's YouTube channel. Other than that, man, shit, I just be out here in these streets, bro. My social media is I keep it simple. For the public school educated, it's Plugg Chapman on everything. It ain't no Plugg Chapman with numbers. It's just Plugg Chapman. You can find me there. And shit, man, I'm gonna start the trophy case back up. Other than that, bruh,
we from the A, so you got to spell Plugg Chapman for folks in the A, because they like me. People have to spell stuff out. That's why my name Tankhead Moe. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, shit's simple, bro. Hey. Right. I appreciate you having me, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate you coming, man. Like, I was very excited, man, and I appreciate you accepting, But that's the end of the Tankhead Moe Show. It's about the truth, the jokes, the Tankhead way. Peace. If you like this episode, please comment, like, share, and subscribe.